Discord.
I'm gonna pull it up on my phone just to make sure that it's.
Do you want me to brush you off, Dan? While the dog
Oh, that would be
you?
great.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, of course. Do you need a brush?
No, I am so paranoid that I keep hair off me at all times.
Oh shit, where'd it go?
I think it's in the. Oh, that's where I knew it to be.
Yeah, I know. That's where I had it last. I don't know what I did with it.
So
There's one in the bathroom.
is it right to left or left to right?
This one,
Mild.
right here. Yeah, it's going with the hot sauces.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
so this way over. Oh, it's right here.
Oh, you didn't have to
Oh.
use that much of them.
Huh?
Yeah. You didn't actually end up using.
No, I just
Only
did
one was this one.
I just did a good a nice little just
You're like my
just-
makeup guy.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, if I ever make it, you can be my makeup guy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I mean, if you ever make it, I'm just gonna start streaming and capitalize off their success.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Coattails.
100%.
I mean, I feel like
Fucking
that's gonna be a
coattails.
thing.
We'll get a streamer house.
Yeah.
Wait, like you actually feel like that's gonna be a thing?
I'm sure one day it will. It might be.
You really think so?
It could be. You never
Well,
know, right?
fuck you, Terrell.
Is Terrell here?
Terrell says fuck you guys.
Is he watching?
Trey is passing on a message.
Fuck that.
Hey, fuck you too, Terrell.
Can't wait to. Oh, I can't say that.
I just did shared my subscriber thing to see if your alerts would work.
I mean, the basic Twitch ones are working.
Are they? Okay.
Well, it's on. I mean, it's on.
Oh, cool. So we'll at least see that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I
So we
think
can just be like,
I
"Thank
think
you."
you look just.
Yeah.
I know it's so hard not to cuddle with it.
Sorry, there's a lot going on. We were scrambling to get everything.
Can I see
Wait,
that?
is it started?
Yeah, it's already up.
Shit.
We're
It's been
live.
up for a minute.
We don't have to be like. We're not in a hurry now that
Yeah.
we're live.
Now that we're live. I mean, we're an
just
hour
gonna-
late.
Cat, we're fashionably late.
Yeah, if we're already an hour late, we're obviously not in a hurry yet.
No, we just bear maced ourselves. That's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Did you tell AJ that we were up?
Oh, no. Well, Sweetie!
Is she
Okay.
sleeping?
No, she's not sleeping.
Oh, God.
That's absurd.
Oh my lord.
Chris has an adorable dog that is very snuggly, and I couldn't help myself.
I don't blame you. I am every day with her.
Okay, there you go, bud.
Thanks.
Is this enough Pepto? It smells like toothpaste.
I mean, yeah. Thank you. Cheers. So, coat the stomach.
Coat the stomach.
To, you know, so we're
Cheers to fucking ourselves up.
Yeah, that tastes
Yeah.
like cold Pepto.
Oh, it's
Hopefully,
like,
no, it's like a
it's like-
Pepto smoothie.
oh, that is weird. I've never had Pepto before.
Wait, what? Really?
Oh, I don't have stomach issues.
We are an hour late. I'm sorry.
I'm not an animal.
I should probably pull up the so I can actually read. No, I'm gonna have these on the. I'll be able to read from the. It's somewhere.
Yeah, you can read from here, or he has it up there too if you can see it.
Oh, yeah, I can
I
do
have
that.
it here if you need.
I know we're an hour late. I know.
Yeah, sorry guys.
We're what? Terrell's not gonna watch. Terrell just being a dick.
But you were in, yeah, we are an hour late. You would be surprised how many moving parts there are to get together, considering there's a small studio set up in our
Yeah.
dining room to prep all the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we essentially set up a whole new stream panel because it's not like a normal gaming stream. Sketchy made us like a whole outlay that we had to install.
Oh,
So-
really?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. That what took me a bunch of time.
And that's what's going to. Okay, so that's where the questions are.
yeah.
gonna
So
pop
when you
up.
ask the questions, then they'll be displayed below, so
Okay,
people
cool.
can see what the questions are.
All right.
So if people forget because it's so hilarious, they'll still see, or we're in so much pain and yelling and
Yeah.
screaming.
Yeah.
People will still be able to see what's going on.
All right.
We're on Chris's time.
Yeah.
Who's left hand?
AJ.
AJ.
Oh, hey, hi
I
AJ.
love her fucking name. Let him Furiosa.
That's
That's so
fantastic.
fucking cool.
Do you think we've given it enough time? Like 5 minutes? Should we start?
Let's
Should
see.
we give it a few more minutes?
How long have we been streaming? 5 minutes. We could give it another minute or two.
Hey!
We
Fuck
can
you
start
too,
with it.
Terrell!
Oh,
Fuck you,
Streller?
man.
Oh, hey. Hi, Trell.
I like that you were like, that we were both like, fuck you, Terrell.
I'm just
And
used to
then,
it.
and then you're like, hey.
Yeah, I'm just, it's just like a normal thing. It's the way any greeting from Terrell is and should be. Just a lovely little fuck you.
Yeah, but you gotta get into it, you know? Get passionate about the fuck you. About the fucks. Get passionate about fucking.
My
you know?
my fucks at this point are just normal fucks.
Chris is just a nice guy. Chris is probably one of the nicest people I know.
That's not true.
No, it's very true.
Remember when I put
You're
that
just
person off
bitter.
earlier?
You're just bitter to the world, that's all.
I am bitter to the world. You're right. I am. Like that person I flipped off earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Well, don't ride my ass when I'm driving. It's that simple. It's not a hard concept, people.
Just getting a good behind the scenes photo.
oh hey, I like that.
Oh, hey, that's cool
Yeah,
as
yeah.
shit.
That is cool.
Yeah, I like that. You want me to put the Pepto over here, Ellie? Or do you want to leave it on the table? Up to you. I got plenty of space.
It's kind of
over
funny to have it.
I think it is great.
the
Okay,
final
The final sauce
final hot
is a
sauce.
shot of Pepto.
Yeah,
here. Yeah.
yeah.
After we let it sit in for a bit and
Yep.
stuff. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. See, what I'm curious is to see how this is going to compare to. I know obviously we're going to be doing a lot, but I'm curious to see how it's going to compare to the Reaper. That's the one thing
Me too.
I'm definitely curious about.
Very excited.
The ratings I was looking. Well, the ratings are right here. It's interesting because all of them, but the last one are rated right, and the 9th one, which is this one, is rated
642.
642,000. The Reaper is 2 million.
Yeah. And their previous sauces before they did this one were typically the last dab was rated at around 2 million.
Oh, okay.
So it was I mean if they made it hotter, so
That's
maybe
why
it's
you
like
put
2.5.
that one over there,
Yes.
away from us.
Yeah.
Where
That one will
it
come
won't.
out on a plate of its own, and
You
we'll
know-
do the dab for it. And
You want to know what my favorite part here is? Is that this one that looks like pure just chili oil,
yeah.
which is the 5th one here on the board. It's just leaking chili oil
Yeah.
all over your cutting board.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. That's fine.
yeah. That's
Fine.
yeah.
That's okay. I'll deal with it.
Silent
That
Waters.
first one actually tastes. The classic tastes really fucking good.
It's really good.
I
The
like
second
that.
one is because I've tried 3 of them
Yeah.
now, and the second one is my favorite flavor.
I think I'm gonna love the bomb.
From what everybody says, we tried the
I
bomb,
know it tastes like garbage.
and it tastes like
Yeah,
garbage.
it tastes like
Yeah.
garbage. But we
It's
tried like a
pretty much
very
just
very
The
small.
Pocky chips?
Oh, the Pocky chips. That was the
Yeah.
worst tasting thing.
So
ever.
bad.
No, the bomb actually still tastes like chili stuff. It's just more built for heat than fire. The Pocky chip was just chemical flavor, and it was like the worst.
Your capsaicin.
Yeah, it made me very sad.
So for everyone, I guess so. What we're gonna try and clean the wings. We're gonna
And
attempt.
try.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes further down. But I
think it's gonna
gave
get
all of them a
harder.
really really good coating.
Yeah, this one here looks really thick with sauce. This
They're
really
all
hot
thick.
one.
I used.
This one that's
If it
like,
didn't look covered, I did it again. Yeah, that's the.
that was nice of you.
Thank you. Yeah.
That was so
I made
kind.
sure. I made
Yeah.
sure they were. I probably should double coated all of them just to make sure, but it's just one of those things. Oh man.
Well,
Should we get
should start
going?
doing this?
Yeah.
yeah, it's just about 10 minutes.
Okay. Chris, you got the questions, buddy.
I do. All right, you guys, or you've seen the thing, the stuff. This is should I say the thing that Sean Evans says?
You do you. You're the one.
Yeah, you're
You're
host.
the one
This is
doing.
Hot Ones, the show with hot questions and even hotter wings.
But we
Wait,
have
this
to be,
isn't Hot
but we
Ones
have to
though.
be careful because
You're right. This
We
is
don't
Hot Ones.
want
We
to
can't do that.
don't
trademark.
Right.
trademark. Yeah, we're
Um,
is what we would say if we were.
If we were hot ones. Yeah, we're not.
We're
hot.
not.
I'm also not as pretty as Sean. Sean's a gorgeous guy.
I just got lucky, and my adorable wife bought me all the sauces for Christmas, and then
And then we're like, hey, we can.
and then we were like, hey, what if we tortured ourselves in front of people, because as content creators, that's something we like to do. So, yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we'll get to the first wing, and we'll start going.
Get her going.
All right. So this is the classic. Here.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm actually really excited to eat this one.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, it just tastes good.
Oh,
I mean, unfortunately, wait a while. We have cold wings, but that's right.
that's all right.
I imagine they do on set.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, did you see the one with Ramsey? The Ramsey said, what the fuck is this shit? All right, guys. So for the first question, how did the two of you meet?
Oh,
I mean, we all kind of met at the same time.
Us three? Yeah. I
Oddly
think
enough.
I met you first, right?
Mhm.
No, I met Dan first, but me and Elling, and then the three of us just kind of,
we were all living in Cedar City
yeah.
for various reasons.
Yeah.
Actually, all three of us for different reasons. One for college, one to get away from something, and another because your family was there.
Yeah, my family moved from California up there.
And we were all a part of like the same party scene, right?
Yeah.
Is really
Yeah.
how it happened.
Yeah.
I feel horrible saying this,
Oh,
but
good.
we went to that. Did we meet the first time at that themed party?
Theme party.
Yeah, the one with like back in the early 2000s.
Are you talking about my birthday party one,
Mhm.
my 21st? No, we met before that.
Did we meet before that?
Yeah, we
'cause
met
I
before
remember
that. Yeah, that party. We won't even say the name of the party.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I gave you
Saki.
sake, and
That was...
you were underage at the time.
Yeah,
right?
that was after something very terrible happened, and I showed up, and Dan saw we were at Ninja with all the same people that it happened with.
all
oddly
people that
enough,
we normally party with.
and also everyone that had that issue that happened that before.
But I didn't realize it happened.
No, I know.
Yeah.
All Dan saw was that I looked upset, like super depressed, and Dan.
And do you know what fixes that? Is alcohol.
Yeah, Dan brought me alcohol,
Yeah.
and it was really, really sweet, really
Yeah.
adorable of him. Didn't
Is
carve
it
me up and
adorable
balls
to
sake.
give?
At that
Underage
age.
people
Sure.
at that age, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You were 20. Wait, you're 22.
Yeah, I didn't know you were
You didn't-
underage.
Yeah, no, you did.
See, that's even better.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, did I? Okay.
You definitely knew I was
Damn,
underage. You're just
damn.
like, here, man, take it. It's
Yeah.
fine. We give a shit. We're friends.
Yeah.
And then me and Elling were palling around for a while too. I
Yeah.
can't remember. Oh wait, Nikki liked you, and then she invited you to hang out with us.
Really,
right?
Nikki's the one that
Yeah.
was like the flame, because you and I hooked up, and your personality was so
We
You
did
hooked
hook
up?
Yeah, we hooked up.
I mean, a couple times.
we hooked up. We slept in the same bed once or twice,
Or 4 or
couple
5
of times.
times.
But your
spicy.
personality was so radiant that it was easy to latch onto you
thank
and
you.
like become your friend. But Elling, and I'm an introvert, and
Yeah.
Elling is definitely more introverted than either of us.
Yeah.
And so it was a little bit harder to get through that thick skin. And our friend Nikki was definitely the catalyst
Yeah.
that connected Elling to both of us. Because Nikki was friends with us, and she'd be like, "Come hang out," and then Elling would be there. And then eventually we just started hanging out with Elling and
Yeah.
not as much with Nikki.
Yeah, and then we just were all hanging out. Well, she was living at the house.
Yeah, she was living
Yeah,
at the
we're
house. Yeah,
there.
and then eventually she moved away. So
Yeah. And then
a
we
sweetheart,
moved up
but-
there, and then we moved up here.
yeah,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
all just clicked it off. We've been friends now for 15 years.
15 years.
Yeah,
No, 16.
is it 16?
Yeah, because I met
What'd you
you
get me for our 16th year anniversary?
Jesus Christ, it
I'm
was
in to kiss you.
2008.
2008. Yeah, 16 years. You know,
Crazy.
I remember the time. I remember when Elling. When I remember the first time I told Elling that we're gonna be good friends was we're going through the Taco
yeah.
Bell drive-through,
It's a pretty good
and
story.
I ordered like I can't remember. Definitely more food because I'm a bigger guy. And Elling
More
just looked at me
food than
and was
your
like,
average person.
badass. And I'm like, oh, we're gonna be buddies. That's fine. It was kind of funny. I mean, it was a good joke. It's a nice little icebreaker.
I said it funnier than that.
He
but
said it a lot.
That
funnier
was
than
the
that. Yeah,
gist of
the
it.
gist of it.
And that's the
And we
the
had
fat
talked for like
jokes started.
The fat joke started.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
an
fat
hour
joke started.
before that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Let's ask another one. I think because there's a bunch of wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then we have bonus questions. So why don't we just go do the both, and then we'll take another one after this. Who had a beard first, and which of
Dustin.
you has the longer beard?
Me? You had a
I-
goatee, right? Didn't you?
No. You'll
Dude,
see
I-
some old pictures. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
couldn't
okay.
grow a beard until I was like 27.
Yeah.
I started growing a beard when I was like 15 in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I started balding then when I was 17.
Head start, head finish.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the last time I was able to have a full head of hair was when I was 21. I was working at it was like a house for juvenile delinquents, and
That's where we met.
yeah, that's what. Yeah, and I shaved it for that job. But in high school, I grew. I think the first thing I really grew was a goatee, and then I went through many awkward phases of facial hair until finally realizing that the beard was the best for me. Yeah, yours was.
I mean, I kind of had some. I had what facial hair I could do up
It-
until I could grow a full beard, and then that was like in my late 20s.
It was
and
like
then once I could
this,
start growing it,
and then
yeah,
this,
it was
this,
like just the chin.
and then right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's good.
And then, yeah, when I was in my late 20s, then it could finally kind of all grow, and I've just been letting it grow since then. And I would say I probably have the longer beard now. 'Cause
Yeah, you
mine
do.
goes down to, like here
Yeah.
when it's not done up, which it always is, because I don't want to look like
Yeah, yours
ZZ.
grows pretty quick, man.
Yeah.
It
That's
grows
impressive. I
crazy
can't.
fast.
Like
Yeah.
mine stops about right here, and then it just
Yeah.
I then
This
just
is
think
where
of it
this is where mine's been now for
a
probably
while.
like a while. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty much stopped here. Yeah, I mean it's still growing, but it's very slow.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of hard how that works because like you can get it out really quick, and then it just stops at a point. Which I wish, like I was telling AJ, I would like it at some point to be down here.
Yeah, that's the
Kinda.
goal. I'm not gonna cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try
To
it
the
again
nips.
next time.
Yeah. What about you? When was your first?
I had when I was in high school. I had just the bottom goatee, and then I think after my second year, so when I was 19, I had this, and then I think when I was like 23, that's when I grew just the full beard, and just kept the beard ever since. I think there was one time I fucked up my mustache and just had this. I have a picture of it somewhere.
Yep.
And it looks terrifying.
It's fucking great.
It's fucking yeah. This will never leave my face. Like I actually will never. If I ever need to switch jobs or anything, I'll never go to a job that tells me I need to shave my beard. The
You're
last
like,
the last time I didn't have any facial hair, I was 18. I was working at Ralph's, and they told me I had to shave my facial hair, which was really sucked for senior photos because it was just a lot of double chin.
Yeah.
Facial hair is great when you're fat. It hides the double chins.
Yeah,
really well.
When COVID started, I shaved my beard because we were working on a floor that we knew we were going to be working with COVID patients. And I made a deal with another nurse, Jeff, who had a beard, and I was like, all right, I'll shave down to a mustache if you do. The fucker didn't end up. I came in the next day, and I was the only one that shaved. And then I was like, fuck you, man. And then he was a sweetheart. He ended up shaving his beard. But I'm the same way. If I end it, my beard makes me look like an adult because it's really awkward because without my beard, my face looks like I'm like a 19-year-old boy.
Yeah.
And the top of my head, because I'm balding, I look like a middle-aged man. So like it's very confusing.
Yeah,
the two.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a scary thing to not have facial hair for me. It
Yeah.
really is. It's terrifying. All right.
Your head is transageist.
Yeah. Yeah, just both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A sliding scale from young to old.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, and don't interact with the lights. I just saw that thing. Those lights aren't just for show. Feel free to interact with them. We got the lighting just right, so I guess don't fuck with the lights.
That's turned off.
Oh, cool.
Nightbot's a liar.
So next one, guys, we have the tropical hot sauce from looks like Sinji Gourmet, Tropiquaint. Yes.
Tropitank.
I will eat this Tropiquaint.
You said you really like this one, right?
Yeah. This is one of the like 2 that I tried.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
that's good.
It's still a little spicy, but it's not bad.
That's tolerable.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's got a good kick to it. All right, guys. Another question for both of you. What got you guys into streaming?
That's a good question.
You should go first because
Yeah.
mine builds off of you.
Yeah. So when I got the PS4 and they had the share button, I got really hooked on clipping out parts of my gameplay and putting it on YouTube. And I enjoyed just the process of editing and finding funny or interesting things to put up. And that kind of birthed the idea of like, I should do this just on camera at all times, and Twitch is a great way to have like, you've got the aspect of streaming, but then you also have your video on demand being saved in your back catalog, so you can go back and cut out clips and do basically what I was doing on the PS4 with your VODs. So they just kind of one lended itself into the other, and so then I just went with that. I don't know, had the idea and then just kept building my setup, and then not nagging, but like, hey, you should come try this. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I've always been an entertainer. Like in high school, I did theater. I've always liked entertaining, and and I wanted to be a content creator of some kind. It was always hard to get into it. I never knew how. Like there are ways to do it, but I feel like until you know, it's hard to make the first plunge. But seeing Elling do it, and seeing how easy he made it look. Especially when you went to the computer. I remember I did a couple of the clip things and stuff from when PlayStation had it because I saw you do it. But then the thing that made it really easy was seeing you do it Twitch on the computer, and then Twitch just made it so easy. So really from there, then it spawned and grew, and really now I feel like even now we've still are defining and growing in our content creation. Like
It never ends.
Twitch's ability to like make clips and edit, because I know you already really liked editing videos and stuff, and I didn't realize how much I liked it. But then from there, now I like want to make podcasts, and I want to go on to do a lot of other content stuff. It's just figuring out how to do it. But that first jump was the hardest. But once you do that, it's a lot easier after you do that.
Yeah, you just gotta make that first jump, and then it just kind of builds if you have a passion for it.
Well, what I think is great about with you guys too is definitely your inclusion with your friends. Obviously, since I don't stream, I'm just kind of in the background usually. But also just
You're not just in the background of me, Chris.
No. I mean,
I'm
when
being funny. I'm being funny.
I'm literally in the background
Yeah.
in Elling's streams. Like that's actually changing soon, unfortunately, but that's all right.
I'll just get a
I can't say
cardboard
anything.
cut out of you.
Yeah, that's fine. There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, say hi to Chris, guys. But no, I mean, it's always been really fun to, sit down and watch you guys and also join in and do these types of things. The only time I ever did any type of streaming was I didn't. I streamed a horror game once, and I have a couple videos somewhere of me playing Outlast, and that will never happen again.
But it's a bug, though. It's a bug, and if you catch it, you can't get rid of it. Like, but you just haven't caught the bug yet.
I just don't want to, because the only thing that people want to watch me play is horror games. And I don't want to play fucking horror games.
But you set the narrative.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
said
that's
horror
true.
games.
You're right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I do. Let's go ahead and eat the next one.
Okay.
Then this is going to be a question for Daniel.
Oh.
So we have the micro saucery. That's pretty good. And this one, I guess we can read off the. So the first one was 1,600 Scoville units. The second one was 4,000. This one is 15,500. So,
Okay.
cheers.
Cheers. What's the question?
Mm.
So we can do
Well,
this
let me.
and another one.
Have you ever ridden or tried to ride a horse for any reason? When and why, and how did it go?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
That's so random.
Yeah, it is very random. Yeah, I mean, I grew up in a really small town. I, I grew up in like a good old boy like country town that like didn't reach to the population of like 2,000 until like last year. That so it couldn't be considered like called a town until then. And everybody around there had horses. So
Southern
My-
Utah's pretty big on.
Southern Utah loves their horses.
Yeah.
And so my family, we would take horses riding. The first time I rode horses, though, was probably the most terrifying time and the most tragic because when my family first moved to Utah, my dad met this guy who made him a lot of promises, and we'll just call him Vern.
Let's call him the snake oil
Yeah.
salesman.
And he was very rich and he had horses, and so he let my family go ride on his horses, and so we were all riding the horses around. It was scary as hell. But one of them went loose, and my mom was riding on it and went under a tree,
Oh.
and it knocked my mom off the horse,
Ooh.
and we had to go to the emergency room that day. She ended up being fine, but it was pretty bad. But yeah, that was the first time I ever rode a horse. And then from there, I rode horses many times because it's Utah. So I'm guessing that comment was because of my size. Now I have
And
a
I
harder
resent
time
you.
riding a horse because I have grown into before I was just tall. Now I'm tall and beefy, and a horse that I'll probably never be able to ride is actually a donkey or a mule. The ones that go into the Grand Canyon, that you can ride into the Grand Canyon. Because I'm too large for it. Yeah.
We'll get you a Clydesdale.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. This next one's going to be for Elling. Let's go ahead and grab another wing. All right. This next one we have up is
That last one was
33
really fucking good.
I like
It
that.
was really good.
Yeah.
This one's the Los Calientes hot ones. It's a barbacoa, and it is 33,000 Scovilles. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
And then once I get it in my mouth, I'll ask you the question.
I don't actually know what barbacoa
That's what
is.
she said.
I've heard it said a lot, but I don't know what barbacoa is.
It's Barbie and Co. Spice-a-thon.
You're so knowledgeable about words.
I think it has, I think it's a smoky.
Oh, yeah, I just, well, that is smoke.
Yeah.
Smoke you.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke
Elling.
you.
What is the wildest thing you've ever done?
Oh, fuck. There are so many metrics by which I could answer this question.
So first explain to us what metric you're using, and then, go from there.
Yeah.
Wildest, stupidest thing I've ever done? Putting icy hot on my taint.
You do that.
Someone dared me to. It was a bad idea.
When was
Don't
this?
recommend it. When I was 20, 19, 20.
Okay.
Real dumb. Real bad move. It hurts a lot. Would not recommend.
Did you get anything for the day?
No.
You didn't get anything out of it?
I won the there?
Oh, okay. I mean that's something.
No, that's stupidity.
That's fair.
That's just
I mean,
idiocy.
you're also a kid and you're trying to prove yourself, I guess, at some point, right? Like yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Dan?
Wait, me?
Yeah, why not? Let's ask you.
That's a good one.
It's a good one, yeah.
It's a good one.
I ran from the cops once.
Yeah?
Something that I shouldn't admit on stream.
No,
but,
absolutely. Say it.
yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll be
Statute of limitations.
Yeah.
It's like 20 years ago.
It was at a house party, and I won't say all the things that I did before that because I don't want to admit to everything that
Yeah.
happened. But the cops showed up, and everybody was like, "Oh fuck!" And there were probably like 30 people there. This was not in Cedar City.
Okay.
This was in Laverkin. And then we were
Oh.
like, "Oh fuck!" And some people stayed. Some people stayed, but I was like, "Fuck no! I
Yeah.
know I'm gonna get in trouble." So I booked it and ran out the back and hopped the fence and then hid under some bushes for like a couple hours and outran him. Yeah, it was. I got away, and I felt bad because the people who stayed got in a lot of trouble, and so I was like, happy I ran.
Interesting.
Yeah,
This
I
is very
don't
interesting.
regret it.
Yeah,
I didn't get caught, and I don't regret.
definitely not my finest hour.
Yeah, that's really interesting
Yeah.
I know
that
it
you say
was.
that.
Wait, why? I know for you that you also have some wild interactions with cops.
Yeah, I ran from the cops once. Did the same exact thing.
Yeah.
I'm a good.
Don't
it was
admit to the things, the
uh,
reasons that you
yeah.
ran from the cops, of course, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's statute of limitation. I was just
Yeah,
I was, inebriated. Cops came up, want to talk to the owner of their house. I was hanging out with a bunch of my punk buddies from high school. They lived up on the edge of Cucamonga Canyon, so basically right up against the mountains. Grew up in Rancho Cucamonga, and literally his backyard was the fucking mountains. So I went upstairs to go talk to David about it, and the cop just was like, "Hey man, you know where the house is?" And I'm gone at this point, like mentally. And I told that to David, and I'm like, "Hey man, the cop wants to talk." He yells, "Cops!" He says we need to run. So then we all go out the back of his house and go into the canyon. Not everyone in the party was there for the idea that we should be running. Some people were still out front. And so we ran through the woods. At one point, we hit a juncture. They all went right. I was like, dumbasses, I'm going to go left. So I went left, and I got lost for a little bit. So everyone went right. They didn't know where the fuck I was at. I was hiding behind some random house. The cop got pissed, gave everyone parking tickets because he was just going to tell us to keep the noise down. And yeah, that was it. I called my buddy.
Escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Yep. I also called a
They always
friend
do.
to pick me up.
They always do.
And it was the first time he was hooking up with his girlfriend. And I'm like, "You need to come pick me up right now." And he's like, "No, I can't do that right now." And I'm like, "You're going to, because I'm going to go to jail if you don't. And
Well,
so I
you're
need you to
gonna.
come pick me up." Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, I will say it scared the shit out of me, and that was the last time I ever did the reason that I was running.
Yep.
I never did it again because I was like, I could have fucked up my future.
You're like,
so.
either way, the lesson was learned, cop. So,
Yeah.
You know, it's,
Hey.
it works
Exactly.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right. This is for both of you guys. What is your best memory?
Oh, that's
That's a hard one.
that's a general question.
Yeah.
That last one was really good.
It was really good. I figured
I'm
we'd go with a
buying
couple
time to
questions.
think of my.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna answer because I don't know. Oh no, I have one. I definitely have one. You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
The day I got married to my wife.
Oh.
Even though I was an hour late. And it was pouring rain, like monsoon rain, and my poor wife was being covered in umbrellas and stuff because I thought it was at 2. It was at 1. I kept saying it was at 2. So only was I late, but some of my family members were late too. And when I showed up, they're like, "Where are you guys?" I'm like, "I thought my wedding was at classic Chris time. That's why we call it Chris time, guys. If you're an hour late or more, it's Chris time." But yeah, that's my favorite memory.
And that spawned
was
from
an
that
incredible
too.
day.
Quiz time became an hour later more because it was always late was quiz time,
Yeah,
but after that, then a timestamp was put on the quiz time.
yeah, I think it's about an hour now is
Yeah.
where we're at.
Yeah.
Left Hand Furiosa is my wife, by the way. So
Oh, hey!
there, yeah.
My life.
So everyone say hi to her. There you
Mine would probably be every time I've gone to Norway, but more specifically when I was 14, right before high school. My parents sent me to just experience Norway for a month, and I didn't have like any other close family. I mean, I was staying with my extended family in Norway, but I didn't have any like close family, immediate family there for the whole month, and so I was kind of forced to experience a new culture and an unfamiliar place very up close, and at first in an uncomfortable way, because I'd never really been away from home like that before. But it ended up being like I still have great memories from that, and I think that's partly why I cherish that place so much.
go. Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. I'd love to. God, I really want to go there one day.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Probably my favorite memory also happened recently.
Was it my wedding?
Yeah, it was your wedding. Yeah. No, it was when so my wife, partner, she's currently a traveling medical worker, a traveling EMT, and so she goes from state to state doing EMT stuff. And at this specific time, she was in Massachusetts, and she was going to come home for a minute before she went to her next job. And we had decided that for our ride home, we were going to take a train ride home from Massachusetts all the way back to Utah. And I've always wanted to ride on a train. I love trains, but I'd never taken a train trip. And I'd been back east like one or two times, but I'd never really traveled around. And have grown up, like spent most of my time in Utah. And so flying out to Massachusetts, the people she was living with at the time were some of the sweetest people I've ever met. They took us out for amazing barbecue. Like they showed us a little bit of Massachusetts before we left, and then we left on the train that night. And we went from Massachusetts, we went through New York. We just went all along the Upper East area into the Midwest, and watching the green change from luscious green to Midwest farmland and then back to the rocky, like red Utah was absolutely beautiful. But also, I hadn't seen my wife in almost 3 months of that time, and I missed her dearly. So getting to go from not seeing her for 3 months to getting to spend a week or 5 days on a train with her was one of the most romantic and memorable things. And the people we met on the train, there's so much I could talk about that train thing, but yeah, the train ride was one of my favorite memories, probably, that I'll cherish for the rest of my life.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That.
All right, next question.
I was gonna propose something to you guys. So far from the shaking, I feel like we're not getting much on there. I was wondering if you guys want to add a little extra to the rest of them.
I mean, we're saying that after the first 4.
That's true. It is only the first 4. I guess you're right.
Yeah, there's still 6 left.
Yeah,
I mean, we can if you want to.
Let's try. Let's
This one's just oil.
Yeah.
We shouldn't do it with this one. This one's just pure
So
oil.
this one is the Fly by Jing, Szechuan Gold.
I'm pretty excited.
Basically just chili oil.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this. All right. And for the question, what was your first game console, and what games do you remember having for it?
Technically, the gray brick Game Boy
Okay.
was the first, like,
Oh yeah.
thing you could consider
Same.
a console.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh yeah. That's
But-
a little spicy.
A little bit spicy. It's got a good flavor around it.
But my first real console was Super Nintendo, and I played the shit out of Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, and
Nice.
that game is still super nostalgic for me.
Yeah.
Mm. Um, the first family console that I remember was when I was like 6 or 7. Was the original Nintendo, or maybe it was like when I was 5, somewhere around that time. Was the original Nintendo, and my older brother, played it like crazy, and he loved it. And I only got to play it a little bit. I wasn't very good at it. Same though, the first one that I owned was my handheld brick Game Boy. And that was my first like I owned, was gifted to me console. And then the one that I really like spent the most amount of hours on was my Nintendo 64. That was gifted to the whole family, but then I quickly stole it and hoarded it so nobody else could play.
It's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
NES.
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 Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that was my first. It was actually me and my dad used to play. It was fun. Last time, me and my dad used to play Top Gun together. Also, the reason why I like Top Gun. So I mean, but yeah, it was. It was good. It was really good. Top Gun was a good one. The Last Guardian was a big one for that. I think I brought it up to you a couple times. It's kind of like a Metroid style game to a certain degree. It's basically like it's a top down puzzle, or a top down shooter they have to go through, but also you convert into it's like the top down airship shooter as well, and you get like different weapons and stuff that open up certain areas, and really cool fucking game, man. Like I have to always remember, like I remember what the face looks like of the thing, but I can never remember what the name of the game was for about 30 years. And so I burned it in my memory at this point what game it was. That's my favorite game to play as a kid, was Last Guardian.
Oh yeah.
That and DuckTales. Beat the fuck out of DuckTales. Love that game.
Nice.
Nice doing the noise.
Yes.
Should we do another wing, or should we answer another question?
It's up to you guys. Let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they have bonus questions. So we should probably do another question, right?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do another question.
Ellie, this is for. I already know the answer. What is the worst job you've ever had? At least I think I know the answer. I could be wrong.
We don't know about all of Elling's
That's true.
teenage
That's true.
jobs.
That's true. You're right.
Worst
Yeah.
job. I mean, the one you're thinking of is when we were working flooring. And that was probably the worst point in my life.
Yeah.
Because I had nothing. I was sleeping on a floor, working a shit job in a shit place.
Yeah.
In every sense of the word, financially, physically, emotionally, mentally, all of the above. I was in a terrible place. So that job, actually, yeah, that job, that's a job. Because like I was a janitor at a theme park, and like, yeah, it was shitty, but like,
That's what I was gonna say. I don't know, because you've had a lot of shitty jobs.
yeah.
I wasn't sure
I
which
have.
one you were gonna say.
Yeah.
And the current job, which is literally shitty. So, there's just, it's all over the place. But yeah, working for the flooring was awful.
Yeah. We had how many people at one point in that apartment? 7 of us?
7 people living in a one bedroom.
bedroom?
Yeah, not good times.
No. What about you, Dan?
I don't know. That's a hard one. I've had a lot of okay jobs.
Yeah.
I had a lot of jobs that I really liked.
NCC.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Probably the saddest job that I ever had was when I was just out of high school, and I worked at Domino's for like a minute. I was just out of high school. I was like in a very toxic relationship, and the coworkers that I had were people from high school that like I didn't know very well, and none of us like really were like very close friends. And it was just a bad environment. I only lasted there a couple of months. Left, and yeah, Domino's definitely my least favorite job.
How long were you there?
Like 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah, not very long.
Okay.
Hey guys. Yeah.
I don't remember
Makes
because
fun of my kids.
we did flooring for different lengths because I left
You...
earlier, but I think I was there for a year and
A year. Damn.
change maybe.
And I was there for 10.
10? No.
You were there for 10
thought you-
years?
I mean, I guess I quit a couple of times and then came
So it was
back.
off and on.
It was off and on, but the max amount of time I left Dustin was only twice, and it was for 11 months to go work at a call center, and then it was from the ages of 20, 21 to 30, so 9 years. Yeah, I did 9 years. I'm very afraid of change, man.
Damn.
I am a. It's very easy to keep me into something.
The devil you know.
Yep, exactly.
And that was one hell of a devil.
That job.
So that's
was,
saying something.
Yeah, that job
was-
wrecked you guys.
Yeah, brutal.
Yuck.
To give you guys an example, we'd show up at 8 o'clock in the morning. We do 8-9 hours of work. We'd head back to the shop. Our boss, again, make money, I understand, would walk out with 3 more pieces of paper. So we have 3 more jobs. We'd be there till 11 o'clock at night, and we'd have to be back at 8 a.m. Or sometimes 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning back at 8 a.m. I think the worst one I had was the worst one we had, actually, you were there for too, especially when doing those all-nighters.
Yes.
And we did like 2 all-nighters in a row and had to do those jobs. It was fucking gnarly, dude. It was so stupid.
And we're
So dumb.
all squished into a one bench truck.
Remember
Usually.
remember the time with the flies?
No.
He parked his fucking, oh, you remember this? He parked his truck next to his trash cans, up his window down, and we were driving to work, and we looked up, and there was literally like, it was hundreds of flies.
Oh,
Hundreds
God.
of flies just on the top, and we're like, oh, yeah, that job.
That's when I lost my mind. I was like, I'm the Lord of the Flies! And I snapped and quit.
Is that what that book was about?
Yeah.
yeah, the Hellings, Lord of the
Did you
Flies.
know?
All right, let's go ahead and get to the next one. So this one's the Scotch Bonnet, Carolina Reaper, Turmeric Gold or Ginger Root. It's a Chile Lengua de Fuego, Turmeric Bomb. Turmeric Bomb. All right.
It looks different than the rest of them.
This one is the last one was 46,000. This one is 69,000. Ooh, 69.
69.
69.
Very nice.
This one has Carolina Reaper in it.
Yeah.
Mm.
We're gonna shit our pants tonight, aren't we?
I'm gonna shit right here.
Oh, good. Okay.
That's why AJ bought those candles.
Okay. This,
to shit in?
yeah, I didn't know that's what you did with candles. man.
yeah.
I actually look at candles a little bit differently. This one started to get spicier. We jumped up a bit.
A little bit of a
Okay, no.
little hop.
Mhm.
Okay.
Tasty.
Yep. All right.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes really good.
Yeah.
The question is, what's the story behind how you got each of your cats, Daniel? Thank you.
Mm.
No, it doesn't matter.
Um.
Oh, it's getting there. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I guess maybe, yeah, we shouldn't add extra to it.
No, I think we're good.
I think we're good.
Ooh, that's a little spicy.
Yeah, it is.
Let's back.
The first one we got was Booyo, which, the garlic one. Damn. First one we got was Booyo. Which one's the garlic one?
Second to last.
All right. First one we got was Booyo, and we got both. We didn't intend on getting either of our cats. Sketchy and I just really, really like animals, and so we would basically go. There's this animal sanctuary place in Utah called Best Friends, and they have a storefront in Salt Lake, And so we would basically go there and treat it as a petting zoo, where we just go and hang. We'd go and hang out with cats and dogs and just hang out with them for a minute. And there was one cat when I was there that I sat down, and it was a complete asshole, and came out from underneath the bench and scared all the other cats away and came and sat in my lap and just would hiss at any cat that would come close and hung out with me the whole time we were there. And then we left, and we didn't go back for like 6 months because we were like, if we go back, we're going to get a cat because we want one so bad. But we were like, you know what? We really want to see a cat again. So we went back, and when we went back, we were looking around, and we noticed that 6 months later, that cat had not been adopted, and in fact had been moved into its own solitary confinement isolation cage away from all the other cats. And I was like, hey, it's that cat. And it was like so sad in that cage all by itself.
It's in a straitjacket.
Yeah. And Kate and I realized that like we felt kind of bad for it because we really liked the cat. So we were like, hey, can we get some time alone with that cat? And so we took it into the back room, and it was scared because it had been like in isolation for so long, and but it warmed it right back up to me right away, and to Kate as well. And so they basically were like, "Hey, like I don't remember if they were running a free promotion, or if they were like, hey, we'll give you this cat for free." But we ended up walking out with the cat with Booyo for free, and that's how we got Booyo. And then same thing.
That tracks.
We went back like,
please take this cat.
yeah, we went back like a year and a half later after we'd moved into our second place, Kate and I, and we went back. We just wanted to visit, say hi to the cats, and there was this other cat when we were in with the cats that basically just laid down in front of Kate and was like, "Love me," and then Kate picked him up, and as soon as she picked him up, he licked her nose and bit her nose, like nibbled on it, and she was like, "Oh my god, I love this cat. We have to take it." And we went to the counter, and again, they were running a free promotion because they had too many cats, and you could get the cat for free. And there was another lady who was about to ask about the cat, and I was like, "Sweetie, if we want this cat, we got to get it now." And so we were like, "All right." So then we left with Happy that
Put him in your backpack.
and got Happy. Yeah, that adorable little cat.
How far apart were those when you got?
Year and a half, 2 years. Yeah. And when we got Booyo, they were like, if you get this cat, you should not have any other cats with this cat. And we're like, okay. And then
So we'll get a dog.
Yeah,
Cat.
yeah. So yeah, so then we
Yeah.
got Happy a year and a
Yeah.
half, 2 years later. Yeah.
Who is more dog than cat. So
Yeah.
it works.
Are you okay?
I am unwell. Just kidding. I'm good. Let's go.
Yeah, it's fucking hot. All right.
That's pretty good. Okay, the next one. So they did a deep dive on the Instagram accounts and found this picture.
Oh,
Oh shit.
hang on. Before Ellen and I look at the picture, I say
Yeah.
we try the next hot one, and we look at the picture
In the throes.
in
of
the
spice.
throes of spice.
Okay, yeah, you got it. So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
next one is the Karma Sauce Cosmic Disco. It's 103,000 Scovilles, so we're definitely
Okay.
jumping up a bit. And this is also where I really started to double mix them. Add a little bit more, make sure it's completely coated.
Okay.
So
Do we
Okay,
want to
this
put
works.
more on this, or do you think we're good?
I think we're fine with the last ones.
Okay.
I think we're okay. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Our wings just touched.
Yeah, that good.
Ooh.
It's not the last time either.
That tastes really good.
Okay.
I like the flavor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys.
Okay, so to do this one, we're gonna have to take away the camera for a sec,
Okay.
so I can show everybody the picture, and Ellie and I can see the picture. So the camera's gonna go away for a sec.
Oh,
Just so you guys know, it's not a bad thing. We're doing it on purpose.
Oh.
Oh, that's spicy.
Oh.
Oh, that's hot.
oh, oh, oh.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
There it is. I don't remember where this is at. I'm
Oh,
confused.
damn.
Yeah. See, that's when I had the goatee.
But where is this from?
Mine looks like a trimmed bush.
Oh my
Oh.
God! Look, Kenny's with us.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit! This is from one of your things, because you're taking the picture.
Am I?
Because
where is
Chris
this
and I are in
from?
the back, man.
I mean, I must be.
Holy shit! Look, I have no facial hair.
Oh, this is.
What is that? Yeah, this is hot.
I like it. This is starting to feel more like what I'm used to.
Oh,
Is this Instagram or Facebook?
I guess Instagram.
I didn't.
I don't know where it's from.
It's got to be Facebook. I don't actually know.
That's crazy. Yeah, we're at it looks like we're at a restaurant. Oh fuck! You know where we are? We're at that sushi bar place downtown with Kenny.
Was this
Osaka.
Was there a question?
Yeah, look at the.
Isn't
What was the question? Yeah, I forgot what the question was. Was there a question attached
It's
to
just
it?
what's this deal? What's the deal with this picture? Oh fuck, dude.
Yeah, that's Osaka
This is
downtown,
bad. Okay.
and we're with Kenny. Kenny was a guy, one of our old friends that. He was friends with our buddies from Tocqueville, Verk and Herkin,
Bad.
because he lived down there with us. And we all moved up to Cedar to go to college together. And and
Shit. Oh, the fucking.
and
and then he moved to Cedar with us, and then he also became friends with all of our friends. And that's an old picture, man.
Yeah, dude. That's.
yeah, that's probably like shortly after we moved up here.
Yeah, that's from like 2012-ish, 2011.
And that was before I could grow a beard. And you had.
And I was still
had
apparently
no
shaving my
hair.
beard. Yeah. Can I get another paper towel?
Yeah.
Wow.
Of course.
Wait. Okay. So the next, if that's the heat, I said
That's 103,000. The next one's 135,000.
I said on the last one that the heat was ramping up, but that
Let's go.
went a big jump. That was a big.
But it wasn't right away. It was.
No.
Oh,
It took like a minute or two.
I'm gonna. Ooh, this is bad.
yeah.
Okay.
Fucking love it.
Okay.
All right, so we got 3 questions left. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next.
Okay.
This is the bomb.
Oh, this is the
This
bomb.
is where shit gets crazy
Hang
every
on.
time on the Hot Ones episode.
No, we do the last dab on the other one.
No, but we're gonna put a little bit on the bomb.
Why? No, dude, we'll do it on the last one. This is actually ramping up. Oh, fuck you, Dan.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Are you fucked in the head?
I'm just making sure we make good content,
No, we did.
boys.
We are making good content. Stop it. Fuck off.
It's not coming. It's so thick.
Yeah, dude, just stop.
Well, it's
No, we're
very
not doing the
thick.
bomb. We can do it on the last one, Dan. We'll do the dab on the last one. Fucking Christ, dude.
I'll let you pick which one you want.
See that?
So we're
giant
dabbing the last
glop
3?
there.
Yeah, we're gonna dab the last 3.
Great. I'm so happy to be here. Share this moment with all of you.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, so ask
Fucking cheers.
us the question, and then we. Oh God, I think I gave you a little bit of mine.
What
think I
is?
got
I
yours
can't
wet.
read. My eyes are watering. What is the worst thing about the world that you feel obligated to tolerate? Cheers.
Everyone in it.
Wow. I don't know.
No.
That's a very philosophical question.
Ah. Oh my god.
Almost missed my shot. Almost missed the hole.
What?
It's bad. It's bad.
Oh,
It's
bad.
under my tongue.
what is the worst thing about the world that you feel obligated to tolerate?
All the people in it. I don't know.
For me, it's dealing with people while working retail.
Ooh.
I have to because I have to put a fucking smile on.
Oh, that bit.
And, That's rough.
It's underneath my tongue.
I got it under my tongue too.
Do not recommend.
But yeah, that's mine. It's just dealing with people, retail. Oh, shake, save me.
As a society,
Dear Satan, full of grace.
I think the worst thing that I feel like about the world that I feel obligated to tolerate as a society, we're currently built around consumerism, and because we're built around consumerism and the way consumerism works, there's aspects of society that takes advantage of individuals and large groups of individuals, small groups of individuals, and people.
What are you saying?
And people have to.
You sound like you're speed reading off a teleprompter.
I'm trying to talk quick because it hurts.
Because every breath hurts.
And people, oh fuck, and I'm crying now. And
Oh, fuck, dude.
but because of the way our society is currently built, and even though it takes advantage of individuals and large and small, it's a systemic problem that stems from the way that we've built society. And it's not something that can be changed by an individual. It's something that has to be changed systemically. And once I realized that was a thing, I was growing up in a small town, I always thought that everybody had a chance at true greatness and true happiness, but that is not the case once you start to get to know the world.
Is this a political speech?
No.
It's a
it's the
campaign
worst
that you're
thing.
running on?
It's the
You're
worst
starting
thing
to
about.
sound like you're...
No, it's the worst thing about the world that I feel like I have to tolerate. And because of the way everything works, I can't do anything about it. And so at some point I had to reach a point where I had to learn to tolerate it. And it breaks my heart that that's a point that I have to be to in life. So
I'll be honest, I didn't hear any of that. I just heard the cadence at which it was being spoken, and the rest was just fire.
that's okay. That's just something that I think about a lot. So
I think mine is just like it's from working the front desk of an ICU, and it's just the amount of self-absorbed people. And like I get that's an extreme location because they're there to see a loved one who's in pain or injured, but aside from that, there's like a certain amount of just they don't have a self-awareness to their interactions with people or just general etiquette or things like that, like willful ignorance. Where I'm just it hurts me on a daily
You're not
basis.
zapping the next one.
yeah. Yeah, that's something you get exposed to working in customer service,
Yeah, it is
retail,
basically
like
customer service.
areas. Ooh, yeah, I agree. Okay.
I'm loving this. This is
Give me a
great.
second. I need a second, dude.
I won't put a dab on yours, Chris.
Rally.
Yeah, fuck it. I won't.
Fucking rally.
Fuck.
I'm not drinking anything until we do
Okay,
our
so-
final Pepto
Can I have another
Bismol
paper
shots.
towel?
Yeah. So real quick, guys, just to let you know, the jump from this one goes from 135,000 to 642,000 syllables. So
Okay.
good luck with your shit.
Okay, I'll let you pick since I dabbed it. And what's it called first, Chris?
Eat my asshole.
Pucker Butt Pepper Company.
Okay. Also,
Dab it.
also, you
dab
should
it,
ask-
dab it.
are you sure?
Yeah, dab it. Fuck, let's go.
You should ask the question before you eat it because
Yeah.
it's gonna be hard to talk after.
Just a little bit.
Ow.
Give me a tiny bit.
Ask the question, Chris. I'll dab it.
All right, thank you. Yeah, dab that shit. What to you are the biggest problems of streaming heading into 2023? What are the biggest strengths of the medium?
I gotta see the question
Cheers.
because I can't think
It's
or
right there.
hear.
Yeah, right there. Yeah. Somewhere.
No, it's not. That's a previous one.
Oh,
Oh,
Um,
I'll be throwing up tonight.
my best moments of 2022. I did a
No.
lot of traveling.
No.
oh. Did
No,
I miss
no.
this one somehow?
Yeah.
Oh.
What to you are the biggest problems in the heading in 2023?
Oh,
Oh, here we go. I just got it mixed up.
What are the biggest strengths of the medium?
God, I think I inhaled some.
Well, now you're gonna die.
I think the worst thing is how Twitch treats its content creators, and that most recent change in the way they divvy up profits. I've actually noticed how much less we get when people buy like $50 worth of bits to give, and we get like maybe half of it.
Oh, do we not even get half anymore?
It's not. It's not very much, considering. Like, I get there are hosting fees. My saliva is lava.
Yeah, it's not good.
This one's actually not as bad as the bomb, I feel like. Or maybe it hasn't hit me yet. I don't
I think the bomb got us ready for this one.
know. Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Keep going. You got this. I believe in you.
Come on, man.
So that's the worst thing. And then something about the going forward strengths of the platform. Just the ability for you to be yourself and to not curate purposefully, but to curate in a passive way the people that will come and watch your streams and hang out with you. And I don't know. It's fun. It's just a fun time to have with the people watching.
Yeah, dude, it's great. It's so much fun. I'm dying.
My lips hurt.
Mm-hmm.
My lips,
Daniel?
feels like somebody's taking a scalpel to them.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm not sure what I'm worried about. It's easier for me to answer what I'm excited about, and maybe that'll help me answer the worried. As so many things are changing in my life, and so many things are evolving going forward. I probably won't have a super consistent streaming schedule, but streaming allows me to stay connected with viewers and make friends, and then also the way we stream, we also stream together and do things together and play games together, and so I'm excited and looking forward to streaming and making content, keeping me together with my friends and making things that feel, because when you make content, when you stream, you feel like you're a part of something, and it's a good feeling. And so having that while so many things are changing and evolving will be nice to focus on.
I just burped fire.
And well, the other thing is that like you can do it at your pace.
This makes it worse.
Like a lot of people put a lot of pressure on themselves to like
Yeah.
stream every day or to stream for this long, or like I need to get this many viewers or hit these stats. It's like,
But if you do it just for
don't
fun, then it
have to do that. Just
Yeah.
go at your own pace. Come and go. Like Burnham has gotten a lot better at like recognizing when he needs
When I need
a
a
little
break.
mental health break and stepping away for a few weeks or a month and then coming back refreshed and renewed and enjoying it instead of just pushing through and hating it.
I'm excited for Sons of the Forest. Sons of the Forest is going to be great. Oh yeah, I can have one too. Probably the thing that I'm worried about is there are, kind of going off of what Norseman said, but there are a lot of changes happening on all the different platforms. You see that on all the different social medias and everything. So I hope that Twitch continues. I don't care as much about the money, but I do see where that's a concern because there are people on there who do make money, make it their living. But I hope that it continues to be an easy platform to use and stream. Because at some point, if it becomes too complicated to stream from, then I'm not going to do it.
Right. So it is easy to do, and therefore the path of resistance.
Yeah. Are we on the last question?
Yeah, last one, guys.
So this is the point in the show where we do a little
The
dab.
last dab, but we started the last dab.
3 dabs ago.
Yeah.
Turn on the fucking bomb. So this one doesn't have a Scoville unit because apparently it's too fucking high.
You pick first because you put the sauce.
The one
So.
on the right. This one right there. Thank you.
And what's this one called, Chris?
This is the last dab Apollo.
Apollo Edition.
Oh, it's made from powdered and pure chili distillate forms.
Oh! That is
No, it's
so
not.
scientific.
It says we don't have to if we don't want to, but it's tradition around here. Guys,
I'm guessing this is
The pepper fumes are upstairs.
It was good knowing
I
you.
ran up there twice earlier and it made me cough.
the ones
Alright.
after this are bonuses ones, right? That we're gonna answer in pain and
yeah. What were your best and worst moments of 2022? How did these moments change your outlook on life?
oh, okay. Oh wow. Yeah, I got a lot for this one. It's gonna seem like I'm giving another speech.
Oh my god!
Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, you don't want to be around for the farts. Oh,
This one's terrible.
Hasn't hit me yet. Okay.
You'll know when it does.
Best and worst moments. I did a lot of traveling.
yeah,
In
yeah.
22, I went to Norway. I went down to Cedar for Chris's wedding and rented a fun Dodge Challenger
Intro.
to go down there with.
Oh, that was so much fun in the Dodge. You and I went both ways in the Dodge Challenger. Oh, that was so
We
much
went
fun.
both ways.
Hey-o.
Went back to Minnesota and got to experience. Well, I got to show Dan and Kate the Minnesota State Fair, which I went to a ton growing up, and it was very nostalgic for me, and it was cool to experience it with them as well. Worst moments of 2022? I guess I switched to day shifts for my job and trying to get used to that. Working day shifts is more difficult, and then trying to change over my circadian rhythm was very difficult. So that's maybe the hardest thing, and I'm still dealing with it. Like, I'm still trying to get myself on a consistent schedule.
When you were on day shifts, we didn't get to hang out as much either.
It's true. I barely saw you.
I don't understand this.
What?
Nothing's as hot as the bomb.
Dude, this was hot. I feel like the bomb just numbed everything.
Maybe
Yeah.
because like it's
Because
not.
this is burning.
It's not. My lips hurt really fucking bad,
I feel this in my cheeks.
but everything else is. Or maybe it just hasn't hit yet. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's
Yeah,
a creeper.
coming.
It's coming.
It's a creeper. Best and worst moments. I could start with worst. Fuck. This isn't gonna make it any better.
No, we're dying.
We're all dying.
The worst moments were, so 2022 is when my partner Kate started traveling, and it's when, for the first time in my life ever, I lived on my own. I had never lived on my own. I lived with friends. Obviously, I lived with my family. I lived with people until then. And it's the first time in my life that I actually experienced and truly knew what loneliness was. Until then, I thought I did, but I
did not.
Yeah, I did not. And I finally experienced it for the first time. Going to sleep in a house without anybody there. Luckily, I had a cat. But it was the first time that I ever experienced that. And it was the hardest thing I ever did. It sucked. And went into some pretty deep depression from it. Fuck. But that being said, out of that,
Do you have a fever?
because my partner was traveling, I got to go to all the places that she did. We went to Minneapolis because of Kate, to visit her with the state fair. That was fantastic. That's when we went on the train trip. The best experience of my life. This year was a lot of roller coaster for me. I also found that I was not as independent as I thought I was, and that I still had a lot of I was talking about this a little bit earlier, but I still had a lot of the societal problems where, as a guy, you rely on your partner a lot for things that, like, to care for you and take care of you, and when suddenly my partner was gone, I had to care for myself, and it made me grow up a lot really quick, made me mature. It was really good for me, and I grew a lot, and yeah, roller coaster. A lot of best and worst just in 2022.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a lot.
Things are starting to normalize, and it's nice. What about you? How you doing?
I don't even know, dude. I'm like shivering. I'm so cold.
With a couple more questions, do we want to do Pepto before bonus questions? Probably.
No, I think we want to actually just roll in the bonus questions before we do Pepto, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
wanna
First up,
keep this rolling.
what's your personal motto?
Don't be a dick.
Eat ass.
Yeah, don't be a dick, man. That's my personal motto. You could be cold and but try as hard as you can to not be a dick. Society is a lot better when you are that way. You can be mean to people. Sometimes you have to be straightforward. But when you're a dick just for being a dick, that's when society starts to struggle. Because then everybody is a dick. Actually, John Green had a interesting talk. I don't know if it was on. I think it was on his YouTube because he talks with his brother Hank. They do videos back and forth, and he did a video talking about. Kate actually sent me this. He did a video talking about the phenomenon of once one person starts to be mean or an asshole or show hatred or be horrible in a group of people, then the other people sees that one person being mean and
Mob mentality.
Yep, and then everybody mimics that, and he was basically saying that we need to recognize that that's a thing and be better. And I couldn't agree more. Don't be a fucking dick.
Yeah, dude.
What are you? Eat ass, you said?
Yeah. Eat more ass.
Could you
If you can, do
elaborate?
it. You know, eat it if you got it.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a follow-up question?
Sure.
Have you actually eaten ass before?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
There you go.
Eat
Wow.
ass. Eat
Wow.
more ass in 2023.
Don't be a dick and eat more ass.
Yep.
All right.
I also like how those two pair, dick and ass.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
be a dick, eat more ass.
Yeah. You got a motto, Chris. You really look like
join my cult.
you're dying inside.
Worship me as your Lord and Savior. Join my cult. What is your favorite genre of video game?
Probably RPGs. Action RPGs.
I mean, it's hard.
Yeah. Like Mass Effect,
Indie,
Dragon Age.
but indie is a cop-out answer because there's so many genres in indie.
Right.
I would say for me is, what'd you say?
Eat more ass.
No, what did you say yours was?
Action RPGs.
Oh, okay.
Like Mass Effect and
Yeah.
Mine's probably roguelikes. Roguelikes are the ones that I tend to get the most addicted to. Like Vampire Survivor, there's a ton of them.
Hades.
Like Hades,
Oh yeah, dude.
Risk of Rain, Endless Dungeon, all of those.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Okay. Have either of you?
God damn. My body's... Oh, okay, that was gross. Can I get another tissue? Oh, my body's failing me. That was
There's
gross.
some sort of
Have
liquid plasma coming out of Dan's nose.
Have either of you tried to catch water with your ball sack as a cup?
Oh, what?
there.
Catch
there.
water?
Yes, I have.
I've never tried to catch water.
Like to a
In the
functional-
shower,
like a
you gotta
functional
like pull
purpose?
it up and you gotta like stretch it out and like
Oh,
yeah.
You, like,
I've never
do
done
the
that.
Do the bat wing, but
Yeah, back wing, but like as a cup form, yeah.
I've definitely, you know what's funny about this question is that Kate made this list for
Sack
us.
soup.
So she saw that question,
Yeah.
took
And
that
let it
question,
go.
and put this on the list.
Absolutely.
I'm impressed. Whoever submitted that question, I'm impressed.
I
that
was
made it.
curious. I
That
mean, I
sounds
don't
like
know. I
ghost.
feel like it's
Yeah.
ghost. I feel like it's ghost, but that's just
Yeah,
me. Yeah.
I've never tried to catch it in the shower, but I've definitely taken my sack in like the bath
yeah.
and seen like if I could do splash stuff and things like that. That's
Yeah.
definitely yeah. I feel like
alright.
that's just a guy thing. We do weird things with our. You see how stretchy your dick is?
Oh my
Like-
god, damn, this is gonna be really funny. When and why did you make your first OnlyFans page? What was the theme?
Oh,
I haven't made it yet, but we're it's a cooking show.
TBA.
We're doing a cooking. I'm gonna do a cooking OnlyFans. I think it's gonna be fucking hilarious. I'm excited.
I will say back in 2020, we made a lot of jokes about making an OnlyFans page. I actually made an OnlyFans page.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Good for you.
And I put a description on there. I have since deleted it, but I did make an OnlyFans page because I was gonna. A lot of people were like, "You need to talk sexy and like
Yeah.
read books and stuff," and I was like,
Yeah.
"All right, I'll do it." So I started it, but then I never completed.
I mean, we just need to complete it, dude.
Yeah,
Complete it.
yeah.
Elling?
I don't have one yet.
Okay, there you go.
It's forthcoming.
Which of you is more neat and tidy? Elling.
Yeah, I mean,
This guy.
it's gonna be me. I'm a little OCD.
Nothing here, nothing there.
I've been teaching myself.
I've been getting better.
The 2022 has been starting to teach myself how to take care of myself better, and it's been a big thing. Oh yeah, thanks. I forgot
It's okay.
the whole plasma thing.
Yeah, you're dying.
Last one. What would happen if two of you were stranded on deserted island?
Eat more ass.
Eat more ass.
No.
The two of us. I feel like,
Dude, we play survival games
Yeah.
all the time. We've got this shit.
based on the way we play survival games, I would say that I would become the stay-at-home cook and house tender, gardener, and you would be my little hunter boy. Yeah.
Yeah, I go out, I kill the things, I bring them back to a nicely built and
You did fucking knock that squirrel and fucking go to town on, didn't you?
That's true. You did kill a
I
squirrel.
have killed
And
a
eat it.
squirrel.
Now, if you
and
added
skinned
this
it
guy-
and eaten it.
That's true. Now, if you added this guy to the picture, then Elling would basically have just two hot stay-at-home wives cooking and cleaning and
I
gardening
think
for
I'd
him.
probably do like construction and stuff on a house. I
Would
think.
you?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I'd start working on that. I'd be able to do that. I've been, especially since I've been watching a
We
lot
just
of videos on
wouldn't
how to
let him
do
organize
a
anything.
cabin.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I don't know if that translates to real world shit.
No, whatever.
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
We either die or we live.
Yeah.
Was that our last question?
That's the last question, man.
Holy
They're
shit.
all done. I'm sure at some point tonight I'm gonna vomit. My stomach does not feel good after all the spicy in my milkshake.
I feel okay, but we'll see.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Way to
Congrats.
go for that. Congrats.
Yeah. Congrats. My stomach feels pretty shitty.
Yeah, dude, my life sucks right now. No, my life is great, but my stomach fucking hates everything, and I'm also shivering like a motherfucker.
Nice.
Finish it off with a shot of Pepto.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, like classy gentlemen.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by and
Thank you.
putting up with our shenanigans and watching us torture ourselves on camera.
Yeah.
You have anything you want to say?
We'll do another one.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been doing the spicy thing for a minute
That's
now,
true, we have.
so
Yeah. Look forward to
Well-
another one.
we'll find ways to keep doing more.
So think of more questions you want to ask us.
Yeah,
As long as Sean Evans is okay with us piggybacking off.
as long as we don't get sued, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do not feel good.
All right, let's go. Let this guy not vomit on camera. See
Bye,
ya.
guys.
Bye.